Guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna have consistent videos again, hopefully. The madness is starting to come down to an end. Appreciate you guys for sticking through with me and watching and commenting. That's what help the channel grow. Make sure you guys share, like always, and don't forget we have merch. Now, for today's video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this thing across the Ritchie, so if we can get a firewall and some more custom fab, like sealing the fuel cell away from the driver, and etc, etc. So right now, we're gonna take the car, push it across the street, and go get to fabbing with Richie at Caveman Customs. Let's go. You good, Chris?
Weld diffs, not fun.
Wish me luck. We have no brakes. It's too hard to push. We ain't got no coolant, but it can run for 2 seconds. Fuck it. I'ma die. I think we got this. Alright, so we didn't really plan on that being the first drive, but the car is like way too hard to push. So, you know, I drove it over here. I don't think I heard anything. But we're gonna dive right into getting the firewall going and the cager on the fuel cell and whatever else I can squeeze in while I'm over here at Caveman Customs. You don't know I got a long list, so we're gonna jump into it right now. Alright, so Richie been going ham on the car, getting the firewall going. You're making some good progress. You know, I'm over here keeping an eye on him, so we're getting a lot done. Also, as you can see, we got hands on the brake. We put in the Rise Fab dual booster bracket, and we put in 2 Tilton Master. We started bleeding the brake and stuff. It ain't quite done yet, but we're trying to multitask while we're here because we're on crunch time. Because by the end of this video, we got to be either on the dyno or doing a donut. Alright, cool. So we came back from Richie's. Today's the next day. We're changing plan on how we're doing the firewall, so we kind of paused on that. So we're back at my shop now. We're gonna finish the diff cover tray in the back. We're gonna try to put the battery in and get some other things rolling because Richie had to go out of town for a bit before we get back to the firewall. But no biggie. We'll have at least we can finish doing the radiator. We got fan shroud from him, all that, so we can get the fans working, water flowing, thing running, and hopefully we can get to drive this thing. That's a plan. Also, we finish up the brakes. I'll show you guys here in a little bit. So this is my battery holder, the diff cover combo, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it also adds a little weight over the diff because we're trying to distribute some weight to the rear. We need to add a little 2 pounds right here. No, it's not half a pound. So we back at it like a crack addict, you know what I'm saying? So we're making the lines now. This is the first time I'm actually using a radium expansion tank in my car, so hopefully I'm doing this right. But it's supposed to help a lot with keeping all the air out the system and helping the car stay cool. So you're gonna try it out in this car, see how I like it. Made a bracket, a nice bracket back here, so you know, brace it off of that. We still gotta finish up the firewall, I know, but yeah. So we're gonna just do all these lines real quick, and then we can get some water in the system. We'll try to bleed it, and then I mean, hopefully we can let this thing idle or something tonight. Something I need a little extra a motivation to finish. I'm tired of working on the car that just sits on the lift and do nothing. So yeah, we still at it. Hit the B-roll. We got the system, excuse me guys, sorry about that. We got it full. We're not sure if it's full, so we're gonna let it warm up a little bit and then see if it's actually full. So this is what's gonna give us a little bit more motivation because we still got more to go, but you know, sometimes once you hear it run, it keeps you going. So that's what we're doing. We keep going. Where's number one at? I like to test everything as I go, so I know I ain't quite there yet, but we're gonna get there. Alright, cool. So
Yeah, that's what he said.
88 coolant temp, fuel pressure low. We probably need it to charge. That's what we're gonna need. So. All right, so you guys just witnessed like 2 hours, not even made up an exhaust for the car, which means it's probably time for it to come off the lift. So I just got to weld this up and button up a few more wires, and then hopefully we can get this thing off and moving around in its own, and probably on the dyno. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully. We couldn't do oval piping because it was just too expensive. It's out of budget, so we kept the round tubing from Threadstone stainless. I am MIGging it because I'm going to be dragging this thing all over the track, so I'm not going to take my exhaust that I'm going to smash up on the floor. And instead of going all the way out like the other car, we're going to do the drifting and keep it right past the axle so we can pass tech, and that way if we put the car into a wall, we don't crush our exhaust. All right, cool. So major progress today. As you can see, we got the exhaust done. I meant to talk to you guys about the brakes. So we can use the stock booster, but it's not ideal for a race car. So we had to use something FD legal in the rule book, which this Rise Fab setup is. It has two separate masters. The reason for that is one is just for the rear, one is just for the front. So if anything ever happened, you still have one or the other as far as brakes. That came out real nice. It ended up being a little bit higher, so we'll use some Funk Motorsports send me some real lightweight aluminum shield that we can use to cover this to protect it from heat, and we're going to use it on the power stand. I also already went ahead and make my adjustments to the catch can, which I'll be putting on here in a bit. I have to extend the lines because I moved it over a little bit more. I went ahead and put the nitrous port and the intercooler pipe in so we could add nitrous to the car, because just in case we need that big boy to spool a little bit faster, we could hit it up. Move on to the inside. We updated the inside here. We got I think we had 92% done with wiring. It's never ending. Everything works from the keypad now. I still have like a few things to wire, but it's just like the end, and it's like I have to put the headlights on, make connector and a harness so they plug in. Same thing for the rear tail lights. Add a charge port for my phone, you know, that type of stuff. And then we still have all the fab stuff with the firewall, which I keep, saying. So we'll get to that next week, but now we have a fully functioning running car. So let's hear this loud exhaust now. Full 4-inch, all done by me, It took a little while, but we got it done. I actually cut the car. I don't know if you put that in there, Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut the cars to just make the exhaust go up some because it's so big, and the way the BMW chassis is designed, it kind of like makes the exhaust really low. So I cut it a little bit so we can kind of go up and into the tunnel with the dry shaft. So that came out really nice, actually a lot better than the other car. And then we did the axle dump, which makes the car even more louder because now it just sounds off the floor, but it sounds good. So let's get it started up here with the sound like. So I don't know if maybe it's because it's turned down, but this car is way louder than the other car. Also, it could be because this has a true 4-inch exhaust all the way back, where the next car was 4-inch downpipe into 3.5 because we were running out of time. Sounds better. So far, with the car being on link, everything, thanks Force for helping me out. We got base map on there, car starts up, it does what it needs to do, so we'll get to dyno soon. But before that, let's get a little drive, man. Let's get some motivation. Let's move this thing for the first time up the lift and put it around and see how she feels.
Not sure why. Guess we'll figure it out here in a second.
That's not tight.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, that shit works. My telescope works, okay.
Oh yeah.
Just don't need it coming out while I'm driving. Alright guys, I think we'll bring it to the end right there. That is definitely some major progress right there. It went up and down the street. The wheel almost fell off. We'll leave that to Juke Supreme, Mr. Haitian. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoying it. I feel a lot of pressure relieved now because the car actually drives. So now we're gonna work on making it starting to look like a monster now that it is a monster. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you like, what you want to know about, questions, anything. You know, we still got merch. If you guys want some merch, go online, get some merch, message us, do something. See y'all in the next one. Next one, hopefully it has some red on it and we're making some noise in a dyno or something. And probably some drifting. Later.